Yo, it's your boy AJ. We're about to break down this Warriors 76ers game. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. Don't hit that skip button. You're now tuned in the Hoops World.
Hoops World.
Right here, the king is like, hey, guess what? I'm still the king.
I hit the streets just to get a bag. I pack, he got toe tagged. I punched the nigga for shorty. I'm John Woo with the 40. You not gang nor the homie. Don't blow me, no, you don't know me. Gang shit, members only. You wasn't there, I was lonely. You wasn't there, I was lonely. Dog nights, blicky on me. I was just stacking my commas up. Head down, trying to run it up. These niggas be steady, be clocking me like the D.
Yeah, another banger, man. For some reason, every game you tell me to watch, it's a banger. I don't know what it is, bro.
Every game. Every game.
Every game's a banger.
Have we had a blowout yet? I
don't think we've had a blowout yet. Every game is a banger, bro. So the first quarter, man, Philly shot 54% from the field in this first quarter. Embiid went to the free throw line 7 times in that first quarter. He had 13. Philly led 27-23. Early on, I noticed the Warriors did go zone a little bit to prevent Embiid from getting on that block. A lot of catches that Embiid made were like at high post area. He was making a lot of catches in that high post. Like the Warriors are doing all they can to prevent him from that low block at times. But again, he was doing what he does, getting to the paint. You would think since he's so big, and the Warriors are a small ball team, he would just take advantage early on, and he did that in that first quarter. But the Philly shot 0 for 6 from 3 in that first quarter, bro. Talk about Philly. Well, talk about how did Philly stay ahead of the Warriors in the beginning of this game, because it looked like they had control of this game early on, bro.
Yo, I'm not. I like the play of Tobias Harris.
Yeah.
And like Embiid was able to get to the line a little bit. They were able to keep it in that aspect, and the Warriors weren't necessarily shooting that well either.
Yeah. They went. I think they went 3 for 13 early on. Both teams kind of shot bad from 3, but again, Philly's just pressure on the rim by Embiid and Maxey or Tobias were doing work for Philly in that first half. Now the second quarter came, and then JaMychal Green got hot in that second quarter. Steph and JaMychal Green kind of woke up. JaMychal Green, I think he had like 10 points in 8 minutes. 6 threes in that second quarter for the Warriors. So they fought back in that second quarter. And by halftime, the Warriors were 55-53. JaMychal Green gave them great bench points. I think 25 bench points for the Warriors in the first half. That's kind of what kept them in the game, the bench. Steph, Clay weren't really that hot in the beginning, and the bench just stepped in right in and took advantage when Embiid was on the bench. So halftime came, 19 points for Embiid in the first half, 15 for Steph Curry, Maxey with 10. Third quarter comes, it's really a neck-and-neck battle. I'm watching this game, and it's like literally 2 points. I think it was like 18 lead changes, 9 lead changes, whatever in the game. But it was a very close game in that third quarter until like the late minute or second minute in that third quarter. Philly goes on a little run. And now Embiid through 3 quarters, he had 31, 7, and 7. The Sixers head to the fourth up by 9 points. This is the biggest deficit of the night because it was, again, that third quarter was so close neck and neck. But the Philly won a small run in that third quarter that gave them the lead going into the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter comes, and the Sixers, man, you would think they would have control. But as soon as Embiid goes to the bench, I mean, the Warriors take advantage of this opportunity because
it was a pool party.
The pool party.
That fourth quarter was crazy.
And throughout the whole game, I'm looking at Jordan Poole, and I'm like, bro, he is becoming a great playmaker because when Steph goes to the bench and he takes over, like he has free reign, he is dishing. Like his passes, his ability to get off the screen and throw the guys in the corner, dime guys going on the roll. Like he be turned into a good playmaker, man. I haven't watched a lot of Jordan Poole, but talk about Jordan Poole tonight, bro. I mean, from a Warriors perspective, like how important is Jordan Poole to this team, bro?
I'm telling you, like he's always like he got slotted into the starting lineup earlier this year, and it wasn't really like going well for him. His percentages were all down.
Yeah.
But tonight was an example of what he can really do off the bench when he has free roam, because a lot of the times, like, you know, Steph Curry's coming off screens and shit.
Yeah.
But if Jordan Poole has free roam and he can just do his own thing, he can set other players up and he's gonna get his. Meanwhile, if you have like Steph or whatever, and maybe he's a main ball handler, and they're just trying to and they give like the ball to Looney or whatever, or Draymond or whoever, and they're just trying to give the ball to Steph and then set a screen.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole really can't do anything there because they're setting it up for Steph, which makes sense why Jordan Poole's stuff would drop, because he's just kind of going into just spot up moments.
Yeah, he's
And
caught
then
in the
with
he has to
and then if
defer to
Steph,
Steph. Yeah.
yeah, and then if Steph is like more off ball or whatever, and they just want to get Poole more involved, he can still play make, and you see his shot creating and how good he can do it. He's able to drive to the rim. He's able to get to his spots, hit the three. So what a night from Jordan Poole.
Yeah. Now the Sixers lead when they're going into the fourth quarter. There was trimmed to 2 points with 8 minutes left, thanks to the Poole part. I mean, the Poole party was going crazy. 18 points in that fourth quarter for Jordan Poole. I think it was 18 or 19 points for the in that fourth quarter for Jordan Poole. Now, from this 76ers perspective, bro, what could have they done better? And in my point of view, I think the Warriors did a great job of keeping Embiid in that perimeter. Like every action, you would see Steph call out Looney, because Embiid was guarding Looney, bring Embiid out to the perimeter because they know Embiid's going to be in that drop coverage. So they were just pulling Embiid out to the perimeter, trying to like attack him off that drop coverage and take advantage of him, because Steph got a couple lays on him, Clay got a couple shots. So they did a good job of that. And then the zone kind of keeping Embiid out front, keeping him in the perimeter. I mean, even though Embiid had him being on the this shows you that he doesn't need to be in the paint, to be effective. He when he's hitting from outside, it's just amazing. But what could have the Sixers done better this game for you, bro? Because Sixers fans are going to be like, we had this game and the Warriors just took it out in the end.
Well, obviously not having Harden did hurt tonight. But you look at the aspect of, obviously Embiid was able to eat.
Yeah.
Maxey was okay. Tobias Harris had first half, but he really kind of went ghost in the second.
Yeah.
You need more help. You need more help because outside of them, you had 8 points from Melton, 0 from PJ Tucker. Niang had 5, Milton had 5, Reed had 2, Korkmaz had 2.
Yeah.
You didn't really have help outside of Embiid, Maxey, and Harris. And Harris's load was all in the first half. It was all in the first half. And Embiid was really the only one. He was the lone one scoring in that fourth quarter. I think he had 17, and the 76ers had 24 as a team in the fourth quarter. You didn't have any help, and the Warriors were able to take advantage. Because even though Joel Embiid was getting his, that defense was getting exposed.
Yeah. Tyrese Maxey ended the game with 21 points. Tobias 23 points. But I guess, like you said, most of that was in that first half. And they have to do a better job of rebounding. I'm looking at the stats and I'm like, they got out rebounded 49-38 by the Warriors, and the Warriors are supposed to be a small team. You can't get out rebounded 49-38.
And a thing I realize is like I like how the Warriors are able to get like second chance points and able to get offensive rebounds and stuff, because they have a lot of hustle guys.
Yeah.
And I want to mention Draymond Green. I mean, it's crazy to think how he's just able to facilitate that offense as well.
Yeah.
And make and create opportunities from that as well. And Kevon Looney, he had 6 points, he had 10 rebounds, and he had 7 assists.
Wow.
I mean, a lot of that team can really pass the ball.
Yeah.
Pass the ball, and it shows because like obviously when you have Steph or whatever, you're gonna give him the ball a lot, and maybe like you're gonna give him the you're gonna let him come off that screen, you're gonna hold the ball, give him the ball, and then set that screen, and then that'll create opportunities. But it's insane how many playmakers they have, and then if you want Jordan Poole to come off the bench and you need a little bit of passing, he'll give it. So.
Yeah, because their whole offense is like run off this motion off of Steph and Clay running around screens. But then a lot of the times, like when Steph and Clay don't have the ball, like you said, Draymond turns into a playmaker. Jordan Poole, playmaker. Kevon Looney almost had it like he was triple-double. He was on triple-double watch. Kevon, and we're talking about Looney here, bro. So it's like guys turn into – that's just the beautiful offense of the Warriors, man. It's just – you just turn into a playmaker because of the spacing and the gravity of the team, man.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Hoops World 0. We'll be back. Put in the comments what game do you guys want next. Appreciate you guys for watching. We out.